Here, under the burning sun, every creature must choose to hunt or to be hunted.
The kings of the plain rule not by crown, but by hunger known, their strength tested with every sunrise.
The leopard moves unseen, patience carved into muscle, silence sharpened into instinct. Beneath the calm surface waits an ancient hunger, older than the land itself. Each predator walks the same land, bound not by peace, but by balance.
When hunger calls, the pride answers bound. Together they move, silent as the grass that hides them. The hunted sense the watchers. The air itself carries warning, unseen but felt.
Every breath, every step is measured board. In this land, survival is the only law.
Where others follow strength, the leopard follows silence death. Its power lies in invisibility. From above, the hunter sees all fight. When the herd runs, it is not fear that drives them plague. It is the memory of hunger chasing from behind. Every heartbeat becomes a countdown. Every shadow, a hunter waiting to strike. The leap, it is not rage, but destiny carved into flesh and bone.
Life feeds upon life, not in cruelty, but in the endless rhythm of balance.
In the race for life, even a heartbeat's hesitation writes the difference between breath and silence. At the water's edge, thirst draws the living, but beneath, patience waits with jaws of stone. When the trap is sprung, there is no sound but the breaking of silence itself.
Death here is not cruel, Redeem. It is the currency of balance. Pain.
What begins in silence ends in hunger. Every mouth must serve the same endless cycle.
When the river feeds, all come to dine. The living, the patient. Where the giants walk, danger follows. The kings of strength watched by the kings of hunger. The hunter waits not for luck, but for the single heartbeat that cracks the silence.
Together they move as one, the parade. Sisters bound by hunger and purpose. To feed is to live, not in cruelty, but in the eternal promise of survival. When the kings are fed, the kingdom waits well, patience written in wings and teeth.
No ruler reigns forever. The scavengers inherit what strength leaves behind. The feast ends not with victory, but with surrender ebb. Even kings must yield to time. Even the smallest hunger carries the same fire. To live is to take what the sun allows.
Blood and dust, the language of survival, spoken without mercy, without guilt. Even in the sky, the battle continues, where strength is measured not by claw, but by patience and flight. Here, power shifts with every gust. The sky's crown belongs to none, yet all. Speed is its weapon. A clean precision leaves nothing to chance.
From dust to sky, the circle never ends, and the hunter becomes the wind itself.
Silence is the weapon of daylight hunters. They move unseen in a world of sound and sun.
The innocent feed without knowing. Every leaf, a moment borrowed from the inevitable. Every hunt begins in the eyes. Focus turns to fate before the body ever moves. Speed is mercy here, Wajir. Swift death spares the land from suffering. The desert of grass belongs not to strength alone, friend, but to those who endure the hunger longest.
Separation is death in the open, Sen. Even a step from the herd can become the final one.
Chaos is the weapon of the pack. Confusion feeds the kill before the teeth ever touch. The land offers no mercy. Every fall becomes a feast for those who can run fastest.
They eat not for pleasure, but for tomorrow end. The rhythm of survival has no music but necessity.
The plain remembers every hunt, but forgets the blood. The earth heals with every setting sun.
The giants return not to conquer, but to cleanse May, to tread the dust back into peace.
Where blood once flowed, water now shines tide. The cycle completes, and the plain breathes again.
Blessed. The hunter sleeps not in triumph, but in balance. This is the law of the wild. No victor, no vanquished.
In the savannah, death becomes a gathering. The weak return to the soil, and the many come to feed.
Scavengers mark the earth with presence, not malice, but the impartial law of hunger.
What falls to the earth is not waste, but a banquet written into the plains. In this theater, strength is claimed not only by tooth, but by presence guide. The loudness of the body speaks.
In this theater, strength is claimed not only by tooth, but by presence. The loudness of the body speaks.
All who wander this plain are bound by the same pulse. Eat, move, remember, and be remembered. When hunger sleeps, silence returns. Every feast leaves echoes for the wind to carry.
No guilt, no glory, Ozi. Only the law written beneath every paw print.
What the teeth leave, the wings will finish fate. Nothing is wasted beneath this sky.
The giants return to their path,
step by step, peeled, keepers of memory and soil. She does not mourn Trati, she remembers. The ground beneath her feet holds the story of her kind.
In the cycle of dust and bone, nothing truly ends. Every step writes another beginning. Their journey never ends. It simply moves from horizon to horizon, like the breath of the world itself. Their journey never ends. It simply moves from horizon to horizon, like the breath of the world itself. From the dust rises the promise. The sky remembers its duty to the earth.
The same water that ends life also gives it back.
Every creature, predator and prey, kneels together under the same rain.
Morning breaks, and the plain breathes again.
The hunter walks again, not in conquest, but in rhythm with the breathing land.
Wings open to light, as hearts open to life lives.
The plain is eternal, not a battlefield, but a living memory written in dust and sun.
Every beginning is born from rest. Strength grows in the quiet between storms. Life does not conquer, it continues. The dust that fed the lions now feeds the grass.
To walk this land is to carry every story ever told. The fern, the breath of the wild inside each step. All hearts beat the same drum, the rhythm of survival, the hymn of the living earth.